Yes, people, let's do 20 questions around the clock with this man. MVG, Michael Van Gerwen, hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I haven't seen you for so long. I'm sure I've had it. Come on. Mate, we're here at Bullseye, Manchester. We're in the green room. With you being a Dutchman, I know obviously dance is just as big in the Netherlands as it's here in the UK. Had you ever seen Bullseye before?
Not seen it, I heard about it, of course, loads of times. It's like nostalgia.
Nostalgic?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it's huge, isn't it?
It's massive.
Especially back in the day, but now the real stars come on the show.
Oh, exactly. Long gone is Bobby George from being on Bullseye. Yeah. John Lowe. Philip Taylor. Yeah, I mean, we've got some questions about old Phil. Okay. So, shall we crack on, Mike?
Yeah, all right, not. Come on now.
We know you support PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah.
But do you support an English football team?
Not really.
Is that no one?
Of course,
yeah,
of course, the Dutch ones in the English team, like now Cody Gakpo is doing well, and Mazraoui, things like that. I like to see. Yeah, but Mosby, I think plays for Morocco. So he's because they played in all, I like to see them doing well. But wherever other Dutch people work, other English clubs, I always like to see the Dutchies doing well.
We should be a Liverpool family because obviously you got
nah,
Virgil as well.
Yeah, but I'm not really. Of course, I like to see good football. But if you see City, United, or Arsenal, or Liverpool, they're all good to see.
But you bleed red and white for PSV.
100%.
No other team.
No. How is it possible? People say in this country I'm for Liverpool, in Germany I'm for. No, you support one club. How can you support three clubs?
You're scared of the PSV ultras, though, aren't you? Scared of the fans. If you say you support Liverpool as well.
No, I'm not scared of the fans that often.
You know, whenever we do this, I always like to ask you hard questions.
Yeah.
Are you going to win a world title again?
Of course we don't do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
When?
I hope this year.
Oh yeah.
Now the big prize comes up. I have to wait to wait again.
£1 million. How does that feel to hear that? £1 million quid?
It's not about the money. It's about what you do. You want to relax. You want to do well anyway, regardless. When you do well, money comes out naturally. It's not money. Is not my drive.
So your driving force?
No. It's handy for money, but it's not my driving force.
Listen, we're on camera right now, so obviously if you win that £1 million, money's not the driving force. 10%?
10%.
For me?
You know, I've had really expensive times lately. So
Yeah.
I keep it for myself.
Yeah, no, of course.
3.
Have you ever cried whilst watching a movie?
No, no.
Titanic?
No. No. Some people watch a movie 10 times, I can't do that, especially now.
Obviously, you cry with happiness on stage sometimes, which is
that's
different. Because emotion.
Yeah, so that's different.
But you never
But you know, a movie's fake, isn't it?
No, Titanic wasn't fake, Michael.
Well, true. So if I know that one.
What's your favourite movie of all time then?
Ooh, Braveheart?
Braveheart?
Yeah.
What's that, Mel Gibson? What's the line in that again? They take our lives, but they never take our freedom!
Exactly.
Did you say that?
No, I'm
not
do it.
Oh, for goodness sake,
I can't do it. You're going straight out of the movie. Ooh, just.
You see a lot of footballers at Alexandra Palace in December, then into January. Have you ever invited any of the Dutch boys? And obviously, we've seen you and Luke Littler watching the F1.
Yeah.
Have you asked Mr. Verstappen to come or not?
No, I didn't. I know he plays hard sometimes at home.
Yeah.
I know that, yeah. But now I didn't really spoke to him. So I can't ask him, when you did it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they really want to stand in the front line. If they meet someone famous, I'm more back down.
We had a conversation a couple of years ago about Wout Weghorst.
Wout Weghorst.
And
he's a better dart player than a football player, isn't he?
yeah, I've heard that apparently, because he played Smith and Gerwen Price.
He's a right player.
But he's meant to be like an unbelievable darts player as well.
He can play, yeah, he can. He's from amateur, he's quite good.
Who else would you say is quite good for the Netherlands? Isn't
Rafael van der Vaart?
Yeah.
Or Donny van der Beek, who plays.
Donny van der Beek?
Yeah.
Crazy. if they ever do like a pro-am, sort of like World Cup, if it's like that you as the pro player and a celebrity, who would you rather have?
Rafa van der Vaart, we have a drink together.
Boom. Is it true that you once worked in Dennis Bergkamp's house?
Me and I know that you don't even about it.
This is father-in-law.
Exactly. So me and his daughter, sometimes we spoke about it, and we sometimes laugh about it. People get stories out of context, so yeah, people will sometimes hear what they want to hear. Never met them.
So it's all fabrication.
Yes, the way he used to live, I worked in this way. He used to live in an absolutely huge mansion. So I was working at his neighbor's house. That's the real story, but yeah.
We're getting the truth now from Michael van Gerwen, all these years on. I know what you're going to say. I mean, we've been down this track before. Where do you rank yourself in the greatest darts players of all time?
It's difficult. It's difficult to compare, I think, because if you who's the greatest football player in Maradona, is it Messi? Is it Pere? Is it Johan Cruyff? Do you know what I mean? It's different eras. You can't compare them with each other, so it's tough. Same in football. And I'm not gonna. I know I'm the best. I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest. I know I'm the best one.
Do you reckon last 20 years, you're definitely then you're never going to overtake Phil, are you?
But I made him retire.
Rob Cross did that. What are you talking about?
What?
Rob Cross made him retire.
What?
Rob Cross beat him in his last world title.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you had a little bit of luck against me in the semi-final.
You're probably here in the UK more than you're over in the Netherlands, even though you live in the Netherlands. You're always travelling.
50% of my life I'm in England, so.
What foods, snacks, or drinks do you hate from the UK? What don't you like?
Porridge.
Porridge? I feel like porridge, oatmeal is very sort of like international.
No.
No?
I'm never someone saying, "Oh, I'm gonna porridge for breakfast."
What would you have for breakfast in Holland?
Sandwich.
Sandwich?
Yeah.
What kind of sandwich?
Cheese with some cereal, something like that.
What's your cereal?
The only name that comes up now is wheat, but I don't like it.
Have you had Toby Carvery before?
Yeah, it's right.
Oh, Toby Carvery.
I love the Toby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Should be your next shirt sponsor, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think of adults wearing darts shirts? You know?
Yeah, I know.
Do you think it's a bit weird? Do you think it's only for kids?
But they love it, you know what I mean? For me, I've never been in the position, so it's really tough for me to judge about it.
What about when people are wearing bald caps?
When they wear masks, I can understand because they don't want to show their face.
But it's been so many times before where people are obviously wearing your shirt, wearing a bald cap, and then people will sign the cap as well. People want to beat you.
Yeah.
And,
Good looking girl too, man.
oh, what are you laughing for?
I don't get it, But they love it, do you know it?
I'd say you're the best looking guy in all of darts.
Yeah, good luck.
It's kind of similar to the one I asked you before about greatest of all time. Do you think you're the best natural darts player ever? Because obviously it took Phil quite a while.
Yeah,
Phil was late 20s.
Yeah, but if you look his way how he throws and everything, I think he just made a robot of himself. You know what I mean? I think what Phil created, and at one point he was a monster, he was playing, actually he was beating Ekdom. Everyone at all the time, but some people couldn't beat him a little bit of time, like 1 year, that no one actually was the better over him over a long period. And I did that for 7, 8 years running. If you look to the stats, I was the better player.
Okay, go to your last place. Do you have to win more than one world title to be considered a darts great? So you could win one title at Ali Pali and it'd be a fluke, but do you have to back it up?
Yeah, I think that's for other people, for the crowd to decide. It's not up to other players. You know, the only thing where we can do is try to perform and show our best constantly.
I always think though, to be considered a great, you have to win 4 world championships, and obviously you've only won 3.
Sorry, joking.
I'm joking. You're on the circuit, obviously a lot with Luke Littler in his rise. What advice have you given to him over the years? Obviously, when you came over and started in the PDC, so
I that's for himself is absolutely great. He's a fantastic dart player, but he's still young. You know what I mean? I'm twice his age, so he's gonna face new things in life. He's got a girlfriend now. At one point, he's maybe gonna become a father. He's gonna live on himself. The life will all change, but he has to face it and let him enjoy himself. And I think he did well for the sport in the last few years. The non-league game, I think Humphries as well, myself and all the others. So yeah, the only thing what we can do is keep performing.
And all the other young people coming through, you've still got Jan van Veen, and also Josh Rock has been sublime, hasn't he?
Yeah, but also the last few months before that, he wasn't doing really well. So the people only see short-term vision. You need to look at it in the long term.
What's the most bizarre way an opponent has tried to get inside your head, put you off your game? Could be a long walk-on. Gerwen Price said that Peter Wright raced him to Alexandra Palace one year and said, I've beaten you to Ali Pali, I'm going to beat you on the board as well. Has anyone tried to play mind games with you over the years?
Not really. Oh, Phil Taylor tried a few times.
What did he do?
Anything in this possibility. Him, Adrian Lewis used to be one of them. There must be something from Stoke, isn't it? 100% their vote was as bad as each other. But they know they can't really touch me with that. I don't really care what the people do think, because I know if I capable of showing my own game, I'm gonna beat them anyway.
What was it a couple of years ago? You and it was you and Luke Humphries, wasn't it? When Luke sort of like turned around to you when you were walking past.
Yeah.
And then it's that classic video of you when you go, and then you just get up and.
It's a professional game, and I want to win on the dartboard. I mean, that's the way how I look. People sometimes when they're not in the right mood, they always complain to something. It's this, it's that. But sometimes you also have to face yourself and look yourself in the mirror and say, I was crap.
I always feel like, obviously for watching you for so many years, you're very headstrong on the oche, that no one would be able to actually get inside of your head because you're just so resilient and you're a monster on court.
I still can do that.
This is a good one, you'll love this. Who's the best Van? Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy, Van Basten, Van Dijk, Van Dam, Van Gerwen, Van der Sar, Van Bommel, or Van Gogh?
Van Gerwen, he's the only one with 3 world titles.
I mean, what did Van Basten win? 3 Ballon d'Ors, was it? 2 Ballon d'Ors? Oh, we'll just keep that one quiet, shall we?
I was still a baby. No. You have to say it on last.
Yeah?
You have to say it.
Over Van Gogh?
Of course.
Whose walk-on do you hate the most in darts?
Where do I stop? Some dart players now think the walk-on music make them a better dart player.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Who?
I can't say this on time. No, but some people start believing in the South too much now.
Your walk-on's so iconic as well at the same time. But you just get on with it, don't you?
Yeah, but they all wanna.
You're not giving it.
They'll milk you. Because the ability is a little bit less, so they have to, try to get the crowd on their side somehow. You know what I mean? So.
You never liked Dimmy's dancing then?
Oh, that's horrific, isn't it? The worst one ever.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Because I'm happy.
Yes. Yeah. This is why he's now at home. You know what I mean? And I'm here.
You said it, not me.
50.
Which venue do you least like playing at the most?
Ahoy.
Rotterdam?
Yeah.
Or because of the draft?
Yeah. It's super tough, really tough.
Well, you're going to be going back to Rotterdam, or the Premier League's going to be going back to Rotterdam. Yeah. But have you had words about taking it to Amsterdam? Because obviously the World Series was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was good. And I also, everything has to do about some of your own performance. Eh? Now we're coming back to the thing I just said. You always need to look yourself in the mirror. When you're going to perform well, I'm the only one to blame.
What's it like, obviously walking in front of your home crowd as well?
Amazing, especially when you play well, it's nice. It's a great buzz.
I mentioned the World Series then. Us as darts fans, recently, your daughter Zoe's been with you at these tournaments, cheering you on. I mean, the commentators, we said you've both been stealing sweets from the green room. We saw you on. We saw you on the stage. You were very emotional. She came on, held the trophy with you. How lovely is it being to be with her at the tournament?
Yeah, I asked her if she wanted to come again to the darts. She straight away yes, because she loves to spend time with me as well. And yeah, it's nice. Because when I'm away a lot, so I don't have a lot of time to spend with them. So when there's actually an opportunity for them to come with me, my son's a little bit too young, when he's a little older he can come as well, then I grab the moments.
Are you ever going to train her? No? Not interested?
Let her do whatever she wants. Let her finish school first.
I know obviously the 9 darter was against you at Ali Pali, Michael Smith. But obviously you would admit it's one of the greatest darts moments ever.
Fantastic.
Do you think it's one of the greatest sporting moments of all time for the occasion, the commentary, and the playing ability?
I don't know, but I'm a player. I'm not a I think that's for the people at home to judge about what they think it's the greatest memory. You know what I mean? I'm not doing. The only thing I can do is try to do it again. Nothing more.
Do you ever watch it back?
No. People reminded me a few times. Only a few.
Did what? Rub it in your face?
No, just like you speak about it.
I congratulate you because
For what?
well,
For missing mine.
you did 8 perfect darts, which is still
I did 17 before.
yeah, but still it's an amazing situation to be in at the same time. Even though you lost that game and the final,
Actually, I did 23 perfect darts.
yeah, it's still like unbelievable to be part of history.
Yeah, it's true. But history is not done with one man. History is done with winning tournaments.
What's the weirdest encounter you've ever had with a fan?
Oh, so many crazy fans, you know what I mean? But they are good. Everyone has his own thing, yeah.
What's the weirdest body part you've ever had to sign?
The doolies, eh? They love it. They love sign the doolies. Well, I'm not doing it.
No,
I don't sign body parts.
no,
Not anymore.
retired.
Not when I'm allowed now. I wasn't allowed, now I am allowed. I'm not doing it anymore.
No, fair play to you, Michael. Tough question.
Okay.
When you do eventually retire,
Yeah.
who do you think the next Dutch successor will be to you? Is it going to be Wessel Nijman, Gian van Dey?
No, they don't. They're not that far yet, eh? They're mentally not far now. They're good players, but good players with rare players is different. They first have to prove themselves.
Do you think that someone like Gian can be like a multiple major winner in the PDC? You don't?
Not yet. Of course he can win a tournament, 100%. But multiple. And I'm not talking about smarter or about stuff difference.
Your match players.
The different animal.
Yeah. You spent a lot of time in Ibiza recently. We've seen Martin Garrix. I want to take it into the club right now, right? Obviously, tunes are blaring. Ocean Beach.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, well, was it Ushuaia? What is it called? What's it called? The club?
Ushuaia.
Ushuaia. That's it. I've never been to Ibiza before in my life. Drinks are pouring. Tunes are going. Watch dance, mate.
I wouldn't think.
No, go on.
I'm not doing that, no chance.
What do you do? What do you just, are you drinking two-step?
But next time drinking, they can see it.
Well, you invite me out to Ibiza?
Oh, but maybe you do there. You never know.
Well, if you invite me, yeah.
Yeah?
Me and you go partying together.
I don't know.
Why no?
Yeah, because you need to dress up a little bit.
I'm very hip. Michael's obviously wearing the nice white t-shirt and the chinos. What trainers are they?
Logo piano.
Expensive?
Let people find out.
Thank you for your questions around the clock. We appreciate it massively.
No problem. You're welcome, man.